Greetings, family. Welcome to my space. Welcome to my temple, my sacred space, my heart. You know, as we know, today is Friday. It's Venus Day, and Venus rules love, love, and the color is green. The incense that I'm using is rose. Rose, as in pink, is actually a masculine energy, and it help destroys whatever disalignment we have, as in, you know, thoughts, behaviors, um, whatever's going on. In this case, my body. I've been feeling under the weather. This is actually has it happened where I accepted it today, right? This whole week I've been like on it. I've been on my game, trying to sleep early at the same time. My daughter was feeling under the weather, so I've been taking care of her. So we've been getting up. Luckily, past two, because it's mostly important for us to sleep 11 to 2, because that's when our melanin doesn't really like light, which I'm not doing today. But it's okay. I'm gonna make it be okay. So, yes, and today I came home and I had plans, I had stuff to do, but I was like, at first I sat down because I thought I was hungry, and I ate some of my leftover quinoa and lentils. And then I was like, I know my body doesn't need this right now. So I had already I had bought like all the stuff for soup. So I made my light soup, really brothy, and minimum ingredients, not a lot of spices, just like I like to eat, you know, mostly. So I did that. And then I was like, I canceled a few stuff I had to do. And I'm like, I'm just gonna take it easy. I'm gonna take it easy. And as I'm doing my reflection, I go, oh my gosh, it's Earth Day, and I saw people post about it, and I did. I went with, the crowd, like always when we do stuff like that. I posted a few, an Earth picture, and then I was kind of feeling guilty. I don't know if that's what I was feeling, but it was like a split second. Like, I haven't really done any ritual for Earth Day. I haven't done this. I haven't done that. Going hard on myself, hard on myself. And then I realized I am Earth lady. I am the Earth. I'm always earthing. I appreciate Earth every day, all the time, in my dreams, in my imagination. I breathe Earth. you know, the Earth element. I'm always here trying to ground myself. So that was a good thing. And so I just stopped, I paused and meditated a lot, just like trying to send attention to everywhere in my body that I feel pressure, and imagining my organs and sending energy, and knowing that nothing is really out of place. Everything that's happening is in alignment. Um, this day hasn't been bad, and as I know, negative doesn't equal bad and positive doesn't equal good. I am negative. I am the chaos. I am darkness. But within me comes light. Within the storm I create comes that clarity. um I give air, I give spirits, energy. So, and then other than that too, I kind of channeled my comrade supreme when I was laying down with my daughter and seeing how she was not taking it easy. Sometimes she did good. I was really proud of her. I kept talking to her. I helped her. I gave her some meditation technique, which she said it helped and she loved. But there was a moment that I was like, I will take this for her. I can handle this. So here I am. Be careful what you wish for. It's really the mind. So yes, I did made my soup. I try not to do a lot in the house, but I still did some things, put things in order. I prepared and set up things for tomorrow, next day. And I took a hot bath, a hot shower, because I didn't really have the energy to clean the tub. Because I had to prioritize what I had to do, so I took a hot shower. And then I also used my rainwater that I had collected the other day and did my thing. I'll post, a short on that. And then after, just bless myself. I connected with that element of water. I been doing a lot of affirmations, so I am grateful for the water inside of me, around me, over and underneath me. I am so grateful for the vitality and the love that it gives me, that pool, you know. And I'm grateful for the moon, as I am divine in this darkness that I have. My womb is a temple. It has no room for disorder. It can create opportunities, state of mind. I am here connecting with my subconscious, which is the real conscious. The time is now. This is the age to focus, to be present, to connect with self, focusing on the airway, in the airway, in the passage. How do I know? I am old age. And this is just another message. I am a messenger. And nothing is too big for me. I am grandiose. So again, I went on, like I said, I connected with the soulful sister from YouTube, and she was talking about the different signs, zodiac signs, and their moon signs. And mine is Pisces. So she was just saying, it was like what that one thing she said was just it reconfirmed, it confirmed what I had been feeling. She was saying how when your moon is in Pisces, because she was talking about like our abilities, like the different signs, abilities to be psychic. She was saying how the moon in Pisces, when your moon is in Pisces, you're just psychic, but the challenge is you knowing just because this is how you live, this is how you are. So I'm here like going hard on myself that I didn't really do anything for Earth Day, but I do stuff for Earth Day. Every day for me is Earth Day. That's one thing that I'm so grateful for. And I make sure I affirm that daily, you know, as I breathe every time. I remember, and I'm always remember because again, I'm protected and I'm always guided, directed, you know, shown signs. So I'm here doing stuff perfectly as they need to be to get done, as they need to get done, as it needs to be. So I'm here accepting, and also with this full moon in Libra, my intention was to shed off a few things, with that light, with that moonlight, that full moonlight. And I've been doing it. Like yesterday, I did one of it where my ego, and this is what we were talking at the last workshop at the ending, like my ego actually helped the situation. I was able to control it where it helped me and it helped that situation and it helped both of us, that was part in that situation where we both controlled, and like it was like we both recognize that our fight is actually not with each other. It was just what we were going through. And that again is another thing that I also wanted to work with, is like not just my ego, but like assumption. I feel like we're always assuming what people are thinking or doing, and that's not my business. Like, I'm very preoccupied with things that's happening to me. So I don't really want to worry about that. I just want to be able to trust and love and understand and have faith and use my power, my love, give life, have my force, my strength, my zeal, work with my all my senses, imagination, discipline, and that's all stuff that's in me. It's not on the sky, it's not outside somewhere, it's just in me. That's the only thing I can control. So I'm really proud of myself. And I wanted to come and share this because at the same time, it's like, let's just go easy on ourselves. This revolution, it's an evolution where it's constant. You're constantly changing, adapting, familiarizing. And with that comes changes. So you have to be ready, you have to be prepared. Even if you're not prepared, just accept it and let it be and try to understand. Because right now, it's like it's not so much about the books we're reading, the videos we're watching, or people we're hearing talk, listening, talking. Because you'll find that in that book, it's going to be that one line, that one page that's reaffirming, repeating what you already know. But at that moment, it's going to change your life. It's going to have an impact. The same, a few seconds in that video. The same thing with talks and lectures. It's because we're remembering self. We have that acoustic record inside of us. We are full of knowledge, of information, of wisdom inside of us, running through us. So it's really just knowing and assessing them. And this is what we're here doing. So even with my business, or my business, Panafas Touch, it's like no matter, people come to me and their initial thing is losing weight, but I'm at a state where I'm not gonna help you that way. Talk about tell you what you need to eat and what not to eat, because I know, I honestly, and it might change, but this is how I feel right now, and this is what I'm remembering. Food doesn't give us energy. Most of the time, the food that we're eating, the way we're eating it, it's taking away energy, it's pulling energy. you know it's the intention that you put on it, into it, doing your affirmation, your prayer, whatever you need to do, but eating mindfully and taking what you need to take. Just like out of any situation, any person, you need to take what you need to take, what you can use. Obviously, 1313, you you know because we don't know, most of us, we don't control what we're growing in the soil that we're using. Even if we're growing our food, like what kind of soil, like my comrade always says, and it just makes a lot of sense. So just studying and learning more about our mind and our glands, it, re- it reminds me that the power is really within our mind, our spirit, not working for our bodies, but having our bodies work for us, because we are energy. We can never die. So, again, not being afraid, destroying that fear. Energy cannot be destroyed. We know that. We're always saying that. So, whatever we're doing, just let's listen to our body. Let's listen to our intuition and working with what we need to work. And that's what I did today. Like I said, I took a bath and just blessed myself with that rainwater. I used my crystals. I had my tourmaline crystal and I was reprogramming it, and when I put it here in my first eye, oh my gosh, I felt it was like so powerful. Like I had to like hold myself up. The moonstone, and like I said, I'm using rose incense. and it's helping destroy all these alignments. I took a hot bath and I went on with my affirmation, and yes, did what I had to do, connected with fire, my red candle. And yes, the earthing myself with my Kegel as I'm doing right now, working that pump that we're always sitting on, that anus muscle, like, contracting the front part, the north, and, sending chemicals up my brain, contracting the back, the south, and sending energy up all the way to my mind, to my brain, and then connecting it to the, contracting the left side, which brings energy to my kidneys that hold 25% of my energy for when times like these, with disequilibrium, disequilibrium, disorder, disalignment. This is what I use. So again, having the fear, that's where I'm targeting that organ, the kidney. We don't want that. And contracting the right side and sending it to my liver, my lungs, my heart. So just focusing on our breath, I'm so grateful. I connected not only with the four elements, but I connected with the first element, ether, where everything started. We were Etherean before all this, before this. Okay. And that's where we'll end at. So that again, we're infinite, you know, no beginning, no ending from the darkness. So whatever is happening to you at this moment, take it as a sign, as a direction, as a guidance, and try to understand what's going on. Because what you are, and every time you're pointing your fingers at someone and saying they're doing that, go inward and stop doing that, because you're only seeing that because you are doing it. So work on yourself. And once you stop seeing that and you see peace and love and understanding, that's where you're going to see. And that's where we create our own matrix. We get outside of the box and see the whole picture, because we're so used to being inside a box, being afraid, being so limited, having no boundaries, thinking that we can't say no, thinking that we can't rest, thinking that we have to do this, like the system said, for success. And that's not true. That is not the way. This is the time. It's the age now. Being present, being focused, being reconnected, being in tune, tapping in to the passage, taking the message, figuring out what to do with it. So let's not go hard on ourselves. You need to lose weight. They have told you have diabetes, you have hypertension, you have your kidneys failing. When they say your kidneys failing, it's because you're probably just worrying yourself with anxiety, with the future, with fearing everything, fearing stepping outside of the house instead of just saying your affirmation and putting your mind to work, sending the information by just sending attention to wherever you feel pressure, and saying your affirmation as simple as, I'm going outside the house. I am protected. I am going to do these things that I need to do. I'm going to be safe mentally, physically, and spiritually. Anywhere I go now, anywhere I want to go, and I'm using my imagination, my affirmation. This is what I say, and like I imagine myself getting there mentally, physically, and spiritually. You know, occupying space, just taking my fair share and not harming anyone, but definitely not harming myself, because I can be, and that's one thing I've been learning to do, not waiting for love from someone or a relationship or a friendship, because love is inside of me. Love is literally inside of me. So again, Every time I want to put my head down, I know now I'm not looking disappointed at the ground. I'm just looking at my heart, and I'm a smile with my brain, my first eye, and my heart. I'm a smile to all my organs, my thyroid glands, all three of them, my thymus, my youth gland, my heart pumping it, my lungs, left and right. And man, your lungs are bigger, so when you breathe in, it's feel your lungs. Send the energy. Stay upside down, all of us, whenever we can. Send that, oxygen movement to your heart, your adrenal glands, your kidneys, your spleen, your liver, your intestines, your genitals, your pump where you're always sitting, where I'm sitting right now, my sacrum. So knowing our body and knowing where our organs are, that's important. Anatomy. We have all that knowledge. You don't have to stress or have fear like, oh my gosh, I have to learn that. It's just a simple case of remembering who you are and using your first and or third eye, whatever you want to call it, your pineal gland to assess those vision using your imagination, sending attention where you feel pressure. So again, decalcifying your glands is important. You know, get your activated charcoal and put it in water. The body doesn't absorb it, but toxins do bind to it and they come out through your feces. Using tamarind, tambarina, that's very powerful. Turmeric, your crystals, reprogramming your crystal just by putting it right here in your third eye and do your affirmation. Thank you for always protecting me inside, outside, wherever I go, my family and I. I'm grateful as I feel your power. Again, looking at knowing the crystals, the ones that need to be recharged in the sun outside for a day, an hour, the ones that need to be saged. Again, using your intentions to reprogram it and cleaning it, but not going hard on yourself and not allowing nobody to go hard on yourself. This is a time, the age, the now for everybody to clean their house, take care of themselves. This is how we're going to fix that society. We're fixing that society in us and just letting go. Again, there's a new moon coming on the 30th, and I have invited the people that participated in my workshop to come and meditate with me in that new moon. And everybody is invited, bring someone. I'm hibernating. I'm going to lay low for a little bit. But like I said, I'll be still working with the clients that I have, concentrating on these 15 cases I need to finish and send off to get my certificate for this last course I took. I have to do that by June. So this weekend is going to be on that. And tomorrow too is Saturday. So I'm going to I'm going to get up and say my mantra, my Saturn mantra in like 108 repetition, 9 times, and go for a hike and connect with the nature, even if I have to. But I'm gonna go and breathe. I wanted to bring Boulder, my dog, but he has a lot of strength and force, so maybe I don't know. But I could just let him go in the woods. I know he'll be happy. Okay, so we're manifesting this. A few people are going with me. They're gonna enjoy it. We're gonna take our time. I am healing. I am restoring. I'm giving my body exactly what it needs to restore. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with laying low, with being down. I'm gonna come back up strong like always. I am strong, but I might come back, and upload everything I downloaded. Okay, so we're in this together. Keep being strong. Keep being true to yourself, to your higher self, to your divine self. Set up your boundaries. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit your imagination. You're talking to me. I don't want to hear, I don't have money. I don't want to hear, I don't have this. I don't want to hear, I'm sick. Like I said, I don't know if I mentioned this, but every time you go to a doctor, that's like a spell. This, it's a spell. Like, oh, you're sick, you have diabetes. And you think that, and you're putting a spell on yourself. You take the medicine that's just stopping the alarm, you are putting that spell on you. So again, you know, this is my message that I'm passing on as a nutritionist, as a, healer, as a light being that bend light. But again, you are your own person. You have your physician, so do your consultation or do your consultation. Okay, I work with people that are ready, with people that know what time it is, know what's up, and come and know that they're powerful. It's just dormant. Come and find out what resources you can use that's already available for all of us that can help you respond to your abilities. So if that's the case, I am here, I am down, I am up, I am ready. Again, I do have my boundaries. I know when I need to chill and stop, and this is the time for it. So I wanted to do this video to just pass on this vibration, and I already feel the energy of you guys as I make this a private live and then publish it. I can feel the energy, and I hope this reaches to you, to your heart, to your sacred space, to your glory, to your high self, and it resonates and it helps, elevates. Okay, but because that's my only and it's my true intention, to heal, to love. So thank you again. Okay, we are in this together. Okay, do what you need to do. Don't let anybody tell you what you need to do. So again, like, subscribe, share. I did this one in English, as you can see, because I do have friends and people that support or want to support. So I'm gonna try to do this every now and then, the one in English. I felt like I needed to really make the channel in Cabo Verdean language, just because I feel like we need more content, in our own language, because there's already a lot of content in English. And I'm so grateful for that, because I feel like I've learned so much. And as a Gemini, I love learning. So I've acquired so much through this platform. And I want to use it, to pass on information in our own language. So this is why I do it mostly in Creole, but I'm also aware of trying to balance it. So every now and then I'll do one in English. So again, if you like it, like it. If you want to subscribe it, if it's right for you. We're here, we're together. We're one love, one verse, the UNI verse, one sound, light beings, the original. We need the organic, all organic, okay? The sons of sun, Mason, one love.